Hey y'all, we are back again. Welcome back to the Direct Action Gaming channel. My name is Sean. We are picking up once again right where we left off with Fallout the board game. And just like the last couple of times, we're going to start with just a little bit more shameless self-promotion. Why the heck not? It's the internet. Everybody does it. It's fine. It's just two things I want to let y'all know about. I do have a Ko-fi account. That's Ko-Fi. They're basically the dime store alternative of Patreon. It's kind of like Patreon. You can just go there and you can send me a few bucks if you want. It's fine. Only if you want to. You don't have to. Harry, please don't mess up the table. Thank you kindly. Okay. Ko-fi, you can go there. You can donate. I have a gallery there. Yes, there's a gallery of everything I've painted on the Ko-fi page, and the link will be in the description. Another link that will be in the description will also be my Blue Sky account, where I will be uploading stuff that I'm working on. Just anything that's mildly interesting to me, I will upload there, so y'all can follow me there on Blue Sky to see what I'm up to. That's all there is for that. See how painless that was? That didn't take very long. Alright, let's start the timer again on my phone for half an hour. Here we go. Okay. We're going to pick up right where we left off. And where we left off... Oh, gosh, Harry. The cards are all messed up. Harry's always jumping up on here. Okay. Where we left off was Diamond City. We were in Diamond City. We got us a doggo. We got dog meat. We found him, so we have a companion. We also found drugs. We have a dog and drugs. That's a good time. We even have a magazine. It's reading material. That's dope, y'all. We're having a good time. 200 years after humanity ended itself. It's fine. Anyway, what I was thinking is we're gonna start this turn with a move action, and so we're gonna do that thing I was talking about. This is not difficult terrain down here. So what I should be able to do is start the move action, and then... Harry, please don't knock everything over. We're going to explore this and see what's down here, and it's Vault 84. That's where it is. Okay, and there's a little creature thing here too. So we put that there. Actually, we put that there face up. It's a Stingwing, which is a level 2 enemy, so that's not great. Doesn't have any weird attributes, though, so that's fine, too. Alright. So... Oh, boy. And I'm gonna move... Is this... Oh, that's difficult terrain. Okay. I kind of... Hurry, please. Oh my goodness. See, this is the downside of this little hex map. It's pretty easy for it to all just fly all over the place. And now I can't remember where the hell anything was. My character is going to be here now. That was there. Fine. That's how that was. Okay, hopefully sooner or later Harry learns to not jump up on the table when I'm trying to do stuff up here. Alright, so we moved and explored, and that is our turn for now. So, like usual... what are these things up here? Yeah... We gotta throw this one out. Out. Alright. We're going to draw an agenda card to see which enemies activate and move. Let's shuffle these a little bit. Draw the top one, and it says Shield and Mutant. Okay, so that means the synth moves here. This other synth will move. Where's the railroad? This one. So when I was playing, my cousin said he's much better at reading rules than I am. Shield moves here, and the mutant was here, so the mutant's going to be here now. Okay, and that's how that works. If a tile is not revealed yet, enemies can still move along that tile. It just counts as one big space, basically. So there is a synth here on this unexplored tile somewhere. There's another synth right here. Railroad person is still in Diamond City. Okay, and this also means the Stingwing does not immediately attack me. Okay. I can attack the Stingwing whenever the heck I would like. Oh my gosh, this is all difficult terrain except for this little road right here. Let's try and consider what we have available here. Flesh and Bone, All Hell, and Vault Rumors. Okay, I kind of think what we need to do is get out of here. There's nothing for us to really do here. For the next turn, I think I'm going to move and then do a Wasteland encounter. If I do a Wasteland encounter, then I can go searching for Olivia's missing sister. And then we can look at 135 to see how that's going to work. That will be the encounter that we do. Okay. So we're going to move and we're going to do the encounter here on Highway 74 to look for Olivia's sister. So it says, if Flesh and Bone is no longer staged, trash this card. Okay. A couple of landmarks catch your eye as you approach the area. This is the place where that girl Olivia said her sister was last seen, on a highway apparently. Looks dangerous, but you could go poking around to see if there's any truth to it. So we have two options. Option 1 is look for Olivia's sister. Option 2 is ignore it and search for loot. And if we do that, we're going to have to do a test where it's going to be P3. Once again, we do not have perception, so we would not get to reroll. We would need 3 or more pips in order to pass that test. Or we could just plain old look for Olivia's sister, which doesn't require a test, but it will say, I think I'm probably just going to do that one. And it says, you see the body of a girl lying under an overhang. When you turn it over, you see the body doesn't just have a familiar resemblance to Olivia, it is Olivia. The girl you spoke to was a synth who replaced her. Suddenly, you see movement. She sent you here as a trap. So we complete the Flesh and Bone quest, draw and fight an insect, and then we trash this. Okay. So we need to draw. Harry messed these all up. Harry. All you cat owners out there know what I'm going through. Alright. It's a rad scorpion. Dope. A wild rad scorpion appears out of nowhere and we gotta fight it. Okay. So a fight occurs. Let's see. And we also get an agenda card and we stage 136 after this fight. So I don't know. I might as well do that now before I forget. We're going to get another agenda card. You know, it looks like we're siding with the Institute. both of these say plus additional influence point for each space shield has advanced farther than star. And they both say at the start of your turn you may reveal this card to declare loyalty to the Institute. So I guess we're in the Institute faction now. Yep. And it's time to kill a Red Scorpion. And also, we're getting rid of Flesh and Bone. And we get 137. So we throw that in there. We're going to look for 137. Bippity boppity boo. Edge of a knife. Wait, is that what it said? Oops, wrong one. We need 136. Wrong one. Duped. Not edge of a knife. Alright, we'll read that after we dispose of this Rad Scorpion. We have done the things. Time to fight the Rad Scorpion. Oh, that's not good. We get 2 hits for us and no hits for Mr. Rad Scorpion. And I get 0 rerolls. So that's not great. Yeah, I take 2 damage. That's what happens. Shit, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it. Why does it have to be doing this now? Clear this. There we go. It's the UPS for my computer. It's just beeping randomly every now and again. Now I need to look into that. Why the hell it's doing that? Anyway, we stopped that for now. Okay, so we fought the Rad Scorpion. We did not kill it. It kind of messed us up. That's sort of the end of the turn. I did a move and an encounter. There are no other actions that I can do. So now we flip another agenda card to see what activates. It would just be mutant. So now the mutant moves on to the same space as well, and that's pretty much all that happens. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Yes. Okay, so the Rad Scorpion has aggressive and also retreat as its abilities. And what retreat means is if you fail to kill this enemy during a fight, the enemy becomes inactive and is flipped face down. So now we have a face down Rad Scorpion here. So I guess it just sort of popped out of nowhere, messed me up, and just went away. That's cool. What that does mean is this turn I think I can start out with the camp action, which is something we haven't done yet. Camp is an action that you can do where you will regain some hit points. You will unexhaust your exhausted cards and things of that nature. I can also read this Gun and Bullets magazine. While I do that, I can gain 2 XP for that and basically level up, so that'll be dope. We'll get some HP back. I'm pretty sure it's just 3 HP. Let me double check. Camp action. Yeah, 3 HP. And we gain well rested. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Technically, it says you can't do this in the same space as an enemy, but this is an inactive enemy, so I'm going to say that's fine. Yeah, we're just going to camp. I get 3 HP back, meaning we get to go back to 15. Okay. And we're going to get rid of this guns and bullets magazine. And we get 2 XP from that, so that means we level up. And we go to the eye here. And we pick a random letter out of here. And it is E. We get E for endurance. Okay. Which is kind of nice because we have a vault suit. Oh, actually, we're at full health now. I completely forgot. Completely forgot I have a vault suit that absorbs 1 damage no matter what. So Mr. Rad Scorpion only hit us once, or yeah, once I think. Okay, so vault suit says during a test that uses E, generate 1 reroll, and we also have E. So 2 rerolls for an E test. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that was 1 action. We have 1 other action, which is we could explore this. There's no reason we can't just do that, so let's do this for our final action. It is Ashbury Road, and there's another creature. And we're going to put face up over here, and it's a feral ghoul right over there next to Ashbury Road, which is a settlement. And I think what that means is we put a star and a shield here at this new settlement. I kind of think all hell is still in play until we actually kill all the things. It's still in play. All right. So let's see here. What should we do now? Well, if that's the end of the turn, and or we camped and explored, I guess we need to draw another agenda card to see what happens. But before we do that, we're going to read Duped real quick. That was the thing that we revealed after finding Olivia. Oh, Harry. It says, it turns out the people were right. Olivia has been replaced by Murderous Synth. Yup. They say she was last seen passing through the Ashbury... Oh my gosh, that's what we just found. Passing through the Ashbury neighborhood on her way out into the wasteland. Time to track her down. Ask around Ashbury and try to talk to her. Okay, so we can go there. That's a test, an EC4 test. Or we can track her through the wasteland and take her out. We can go to the raider camp, draw and fight a humanoid enemy. There is already a humanoid enemy there, though. Now, I know Vault Rumors will give us an agenda card if we kill any humanoid enemies. So it's tempting to do that. But Ashbury Road is like right next door. We would get immediately attacked by the railroad member there. But we could do this thing. Since it's EC, we get to re-roll like twice, basically, I think. We get 1 reroll thanks to the vault suit, and we actually do have E as an attribute, so we could do 2 tactical rerolls to pass that test. And we do get 3 XP for passing that, for doing that. Okay, and we stage 137, which is that other one that I almost put down here, but I didn't. So I guess we will see what that does say. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We will move, get attacked by the railroad member. Railroad member is level 1, is aggressive, and weak points are legs and head. So let's start a fight. We still do not have a weapon, by the way. We do have drugs. I might as well look at these drugs real quick. Both of these things can be used in a fight. Let's see. Jet. During a test or fight, exhaust to change 1 die result to a different face. Oh, that's cool. Then test E3. If you fail, become addicted. If you are addicted, you cannot... Oh, I completely forgot. I also have the well-rested trait from camping. Well-rested basically means you can do yet another reroll. I can get a free reroll thanks to well-rested. Mentats during a test or fight that uses P or I. Okay. Can't really do that one. We could just use Jet to change 1. That's good to know. You can use Jet to do that. I do recall now in the game, like, Jet kind of slows down time a little bit in fights and whatnot. Okay, so let's roll a die and see what happens. Oh my goodness. We take that railroad person out big time and take no damage whatsoever. That means we get 1 XP for taking out the railroad member. And also, since we've declared loyalty to the Institute, we never have to worry about Synths attacking us. That just doesn't happen. We have declared loyalty to... Yep, okay. So anyway, that railroad member is dead. That happened. So we have 1 more action here. We can do this test here at Ashbury Road to try and talk to the synth that is Olivia. We'll ask around Ashbury and try to talk to her. So EC4. So we're looking for 4, and we get 2 rerolls. If we succeed, we get 3 XP. Yeah, that's a big fail. If I didn't get a free reroll, basically. Yeah, I'm going to do 1 free reroll thanks to the Vault Suit. We're going to do the Vault Suit reroll. Reroll these other 2 die, because I got 1 die with 1 pip on it, 2 die with no pips. So let's reroll these other 2 die. And I get 2 pips on this one, and we were looking for 4. So now we get 1 other reroll thanks to the E that we also have. We can reroll the final die. Damn it. And there's still nothing. We get 1 final reroll thanks to Well Rested. We're going to get rid of Well Rested. This is the last reroll. Ugh, now we passed it. Yes, now we have 4. We passed it. So that means we get 3 XP. That is 1, 2, 3. And then we get to add another letter. Which one did we add? We add S. We have strength now. Okay. Alright, and then we stage 137, and we trash the duped card. Throw that in the box and look for 137. Where is 137? Edge of a Knife. That's the one I accidentally pulled and started to read. What does this say? Olivia confides that yes, she is in fact a synth, but she regrets what she did under the institute that made her. And she wants to escape to a new life. She has heard of an organization known as the Railroad that can help her do just that. Okay. So option 1 is to pay to get in contact with the agents of the Railroad. So we need to be at Pendleton Estate and spend 6 caps. We would get an agenda card for that. With a transceiver from a robot, you can contact the Institute. We kill any robot. We also get an agenda card for that. Okay. So there are 2 options that both lead to more or less the same result. Okay, so that's what's on the table for now. Next turn. We need to draw another agenda card to see what activates. We get Shield, Monster, and Robot. Okay, so Robot goes down here. We don't have any monsters. I don't know if the shields move, thanks to the fact that I've declared loyalty to the Institute. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep them where they are, other than this one, because it's on. Anyway, so next turn. What should I do now? Oh, yeah, we need to get rid of 135, too. That one's gone. So we now just have Vault Rumors, Edge of a Knife, all hell. Vault Rumors. Are we on a settlement? We are on a settlement. We're on a settlement. We can't spend any money. We need to get some caps. If I could get just 5 more caps, I could get that combat armor or that sniper rifle. Both of those would be awesome. But let's see here. So for this turn, I could... I don't know if you can interact with, like, inactive enemies, though. I don't know if you can fight inactive enemies. Let me just check real quick on the fight. It says kill any humanoid. Okay, it says inactive enemies are face down on the map. You cannot fight or use an ability to target an inactive enemy, and they do not stop you from performing actions in their space. Okay, so yes, you can camp in the same space as an inactive enemy. It just straight up said that. No specified type of enemy active. Okay, so... I don't know. Let's start this turn off by exploring here. We'll see what's down here. It's the Red Rocket Station, and we do get another humanoid enemy, which will be face up. It's a Raider Psycho as well. Okay. I could just make a move, and since the Raider Psycho is aggressive, we would immediately start a fight. Why not? Let's do that. And there's loot, so maybe we get a fistful of caps. 1, 2. Alright, so we're starting a fight with the Raider Psycho, and we'll see what happens. Boy, I wish I hadn't wasted that well-rested already. I think we don't get any rerolls now. Alright, we got, let me see, the weakness is legs and chest, and we got 1 legs. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, we just took 4 damage. Really, it's more like 3 because of my armor. Did not kill the Raider Psycho, though, because we only got 1 hit on him. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, there's that. End of the turn, we're going to pull an agenda card and see... Oh, look! It's the humanoid symbol. So, this one, whatever this is, a regulator, he's risen from the dead apparently, I guess, becomes active and the Raider Psycho attacks us again. So we do another fight. Maybe this time I actually kill the guy. This time I do kill him, but once again, oh gosh, I take like 6 damage, which is really more like 5 because of my vault suit, but oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're down to 8 HP points. Okay. We have killed the Raider Psycho, though. You're gone. So what we'll do now, we get 2 XP points for that, and we get to... Oh, looks like we gotta wrap up now. Okay, we gotta wrap this up now. First things first, we take a new icon and place it there, inactive. Alright. We get to take precisely one loot card. Oh gosh, I forgot I could have used that jet. It's an Eyebot companion? Huh. Eyebot says, exhaust during your turn until the end of your turn. You may perform non-fight actions as if you were in any space adjacent to you. If you are adjacent to an unexplored tile, keep this companion when it unexhausts. Huh. Since we already have dog meat, I'm not sure what this means. I either have to toss the Eyebot or keep it in my inventory. I don't know if you can keep companions in your inventory. I'm just gonna... For now, I'm just gonna toss it. I'm not sure if I get to... Alright, so I didn't really get anything from that. I did get 2 XP, though, so we do level up. That's another thing we get. Let's see. 1 and 2. So we're technically outside of the track now, but we do get to pick one more letter. Alright. We keep trying until we get one that we don't have. We get C. C for charisma. Okay. And on top of all that, we also completed Vault Rumors, kill any humanoid enemy. Many of the Vault Exiles are caught by raiders. You might be able to get something off of one of them. Kill any raider. We get another agenda card. And this is yet again... Oh wait, no, this is for each space Star has advanced farther than Shield. At the start of your turn, you may reveal this card to declare loyalty to Star. Okay, so this one kind of doesn't help us very much at all, really. Anywho, Okay, and then we stage 68. Where is 68? Signs of Life. Okay. I'm going to toss Vault Rumors. We have Signs of Life now. Alright, so that's what happened for this episode. I don't know. I might make these episodes a little bit longer. I might make them an hour each. We don't seem to be getting that much done in just a half an hour on this game. Although, we do seem to have a good portion of the map revealed, and we actually do have most of the special things now. We're just missing Perception and Agility, so we seem to be leveled up pretty good. We just don't have hardly any caps. We don't have hardly any influence, and we don't have a weapon yet either, so a weapon would be nice. We've been using our fists this whole time, apparently. Anyway, so that's it for this episode. Might make the next episode an hour. I don't know. But this is episode 3, done and dusted, and I'ma see y'all next time. Take it easy.